I'm Todd Lewis from Fiasco Sports, reporting for the SA Football magazine. Today I'm joined by Greg Buss from the PHOS Camden Football Club in Division 2, and he's our featured club legend of the week. So, Greg, tell us a little bit about yourself. How did you get involved in football?
Yeah, mate, my football started in Broken Hill, where we were born and bred. Played for North Broken Hill, and played a couple hundred league games there. We moved to Broken Hill in the early 80s, to Adelaide at least in the early 80s from Broken Hill. I played footy at Henley when it was SAFA in the Division 1 there. Had a couple of seasons and got involved in PHOS Camden through my kids playing junior footy there, and for the last 15 years been involved ever since.
What is it about PHOS Camden Football Club that has kept you sticking around?
It's like most footy clubs, they get around all different types of people, and PHOS Camden is no exception. We have a myriad of people at the club, and it's just a really interesting place to be around. We have a lot of young kids. Our average age of our senior side at the moment is probably 19, 20, 21 years of age, and it's good to work with a group like that we can see that'll do a lot in the future. So.
You mentioned playing in Broken Hill. How did you find the footy out there, obviously back in the 70s, 80s, compared to Adelaide Amateur League football?
Yeah, in the 80s it was a really, really good standard, the early 80s. Unfortunately, as the population dropped off, I think the standard has dropped off a lot. I found Henley Division 1 was a little step up, but it was a good change. It was a good standard of footy. But Broken Hill footy was quite strong. We've had a lot of representatives come out of there, and Taylor Walker's one of them. He played with the side I played with, and it's the calibre of player that has come out of there that's been really good. So.
Yeah. And just personally, what are some of your best moments maybe from Broken Hill and back at Henley in the Amateur League? Yeah,
well, I was lucky enough in Broken Hill to play in 3 premierships when I was 17, 18, 19, which was a highlight. Unfortunately, that was probably the end of the premierships, but then with Henley, coming out there was really, really good. I knew no one, and got to know some people really, really quickly, and some of those people I still associate with. So I think just getting around and learning a little bit about the South Australian footy culture was really, really good. And the Amateur League then, or the SAFA as it was a really good standard, and just did enjoy it.
Yeah, and now just focusing on PHOS Camden, are there any sponsors you'd like to mention that help the club run on a Saturday?
Yeah, Phil Hoffman Travel, one of our major sponsors, along with the U Store It. They do a great job in sponsoring us. U Store It actually sponsor the juniors, and we find that we can't exist without sponsors, and they're 2 of the major ones that are really helping us out.
Okay, thank you, Greg. I'm Todd Lewis from Fiasco Sports, reporting for the SA Football magazine. I've been joined by Greg Buss from the PHOS Camden Football Club in Division 2, and he's our featured club legend of the week.